A guitar for us to sing with the bright lights on us.
Lynn and
Tammy, what was your puppy's name again? Tatiana. Great name for a puppy.
Sweet little puppy.
Yes. I was talking to Tammy last night at the dinner, and before I knew it, there was I felt a little bit of a licking on my hand. I was like, "What is that?" And it was Tatiana. Very cute.
Sweet little puppy. We're animal.
All right,
people.
Robert Scott Bell, come on out here, buddy. Robert Scott Bell, he's the moderator. RSB.
Man.
Woo!
RSB.
You look really sharp in your monkey suit.
Yes, I try to look as nice as you, Ty, and it just doesn't work, but today we're just going to roll.
Oh, you look great. You look great.
Well, you know, you need a little Charlene bling on there. We need to get some studs and sparklies.
Just a little kiss on the cheek, and that'll probably be all
I can
right.
do that.
Yes? Oh. Now I got some bling.
There.
Oh, no, no. Okay.
Isn't that so
He was talking to me, wasn't he? Now, I just realized when we came out earlier for the opening that I was missing my little thingamajig.
See, he's got bling.
What's this called? Casey Gracie? What do you
Pocket square.
Pocket square.
It's
Pocket
a-
flare.
You can tell he
I was
doesn't
missing
dress
my
up a whole
pocket
lot.
square, so it's in here now.
Okay, well, I didn't have one today. I feel like
So you got a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, well, no, I got
Kiss on the
something
cheek.
better. It's true.
So Robert's going to moderate. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring out our experts. He has a question for each of them to start with. Then we're going to open up the mics for questions from the audience. It's 2 hours, and so experts, you're here. You're listening to this in the back. We haven't brought you out yet, but when he asks you your question, you have a 3-minute timer. 3 minute, and at 3 minutes, I'm going to carry you off stage. No, just kidding. But we're going to try to keep it moving that way, and that way we can get to more audience questions and
And
so
real
forth.
quick, I just want to
So-
share a monumental moment from the last panel. Are they coming out now?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, yeah, come on
Let's
out.
go ahead and bring them out. So come on out. Jeffrey Smith.
is ready. Jeffrey Smith in the house. Yes.
Dr. Edward Drew.
Dr. Andrews!
Dr. Vanessa Saunier. David Avocado Wolf. Andy Wakefield. Dr. Andy Wakefield. Dr. Daniel Newsom. Dr. Roshan Buttar. Dr. Butter. Dr. Butter. Get out here. All right. Cool. Dr. Butter. We got one over.
Dr. Guitar.
All right. And Casey Krejci, where are you? Come on.
Casey.
Get up here.
Come on, Casey. Casey!
Casey Krejci.
Our brother.
The large man. All right, and we're still missing one. If we see that one person, we will bring them up here on stage here in a second.
No problem.
They may.
Listen, turn it over to me, and we're just going to have a good time the next couple hours. What do you think? Y'all ready?
All right, Robert.
I'm gonna go down and high five everybody on the way out.
All right? Yes. Well, I'm looking at everybody here on the panel, and the only person I've never interviewed on my radio show is the charcoal guy. David Avocado Wolf. How have you escaped my clutches for 20 years?
I don't know. I've done so many radio shows, podcasts. I'm dizzy with it, so I'm gonna make a point to be yours if you'll have me.
I'd be honored. You know it. In fact, you know, you talk about some amazing things over the years, and I don't know if you got into bilocation or anything like that, but right now the Robert Scott Bell Show is live on radio while I'm here doing this. It's happening right now because I interviewed some of you guys and gals here yesterday for today's radio broadcast. Now, the next couple hours, we are, going to interact. Perhaps we'll open it up to the audience. I just imagine if we were hanging out in our living room, or if you got a little entertainment room, you got bar stools, and if you can imagine hanging out with some amazing, amazing people, world changers. And this is the opportunity we have together to do this. So just blessed. And I'm so blessed for Ty and Charlene Bollinger and the whole family for putting this event on, to bring us together like this. I have Ty Bollinger on my show each week. We go outside the box together. But normally it's at a distance. To come together like this, to be in the presence of each other, it really strengthens the reality that you are not alone. We're not alone. We're all in this together, and we're bringing some good changes where it has to happen. And as I say on my show, we're bringing the power to heal back where it belongs, and that's with each and every one of you. So thank you for being here once again, and thank you all the panelists. I'm going to start with my good friend Jeffrey Smith here, though. We've been seeing tremendous things in the court system against Monsanto. $1 billion, The question is...
Let's hear it. All right.
Yes!
Now, of course, it's Bayer, which is not much better. It's a demon spawn of IG Farben, Nazi Germany era, and they've taken it over, so that could be good karmic retribution. But how bad is this Roundup? I mean, is it really as bad that it's rising to the billion-dollar level of fines?
Oh my goodness. Roundup seems to disable or damage the very foundations of health. It is an antibiotic, but it is unique as an antibiotic because it kills the beneficials, not the pathogens. So the microbiome, which is like the big thing, gets damaged. It creates gaps in the walls between the cells and the walls, so it can create leaky gut, leaky brain, leaky body, so we become a sponge for other toxins. And while we're at it, it dismantles the ability of the body to detox by interfering with the enzymes used in the liver and also the NRF2s, which are all throughout the body. And also, you know how important minerals are? It actually was originally patented as a descaler for industrial boilers and pipes because it grabs onto the minerals and strips them. So it creates mineral deficiency, which shuts down certain metabolic pathways, like the pathway called the shikimate pathway, that's used in the body to create the aromatic amino acids. Too many words, but you do know the words serotonin, melatonin, dopamine. These are the neurotransmitters that can be dismantled because of Roundup and glyphosate. Glyphosate damages the sequence, see what happens?
It damages microphones. Yeah, right on.
See what I can't get a parking spot. It's Monsanto that does this to me. So where were we? So it creates genotoxicity, oxidative stress, cancer, and we're finding out more stuff all the time. All the time. It creates birth defects. It destroys the actin in the body, so the structure of the mitochondria implodes. The mitochondria's base is related to cancer and related to longevity. And I'm just getting started. So, I can paint a picture that's based on science that says we really don't want to eat anything with Roundup. But we have to end this little 3-minute thing before Ty, could you please carry me off at this? I think you can probably handle me.
Yes.
Glyphosate, Roundup, it's not just sprayed on Roundup-ready crops. It's sprayed as a desiccant to dry down the grains and the beans. There are more Roundup residues on oatmeal than genetically engineered soy, on navy beans, on hummus. So, the answer is to eat organic. Repeat after me, eat organic. One more time, eat organic. Now, I want to recommend that when you do, it is not a theoretical exercise. In the movie Secret Ingredients, secretingredientsmovie.com, people switch to organic. 2 autistic boys no longer on the spectrum. 92 infertile couples with kids, skin problems, brain fog, all these things got better, and it's exactly what we saw in thousands of people that were surveyed. My time is up.
Jeffrey, we saw the movie Secret Ingredients, and I met some people. We moved to a new neighborhood. They came to me and said, do you know about this guy, Jeffrey Smith? And this young couple with 3 kids. And the kids all had ailments and illnesses. They watched Secret Ingredients, they went organic, non-GMO, and their kids are vibrant and lively, and so it's a living example of what your work has done and resulted in. So please make these choices. We've got a lot to do, but the fortunate thing, they gave me 24 hours to do, 2 hours only? 2 hours? All right, I was thinking we can go, no, we're going to, Casey Tracy. Now, none of the folks up here know what I'm going to ask them. We didn't plan this, nothing scripted here. And I know Casey for many years. He's got a heart of gold, and he's been through a lot with his wife Monica and family in terms of health and healing challenges. And I want to ask you to go to the deepest levels of spirit, because I on my show will have to talk politics from time to time. It's not pleasant, but to recognize that where we've gone wrong is we've disconnected from our true source, and how